Hello, my internet friends. Welcome to The Waking Dreamer. So, today, to get you acquainted with the song, if you've been living under a rock, then you don't know about a show called Game of Thrones. If you have been above sea level in the last 15 or so years, then you're acquainted with the Game of Thrones phenomena. So, during the show, I imagine that most of the people watching, had a favorite family and favorite characters. In any case, one of my favorite characters was Tywin Lannister. And no, I did not confuse him with Tyrion. Tyrion is not in my favorite characters list. I repeat, not Tyrion, but Tywin. You got that correct. People often mistake me for saying Tyrion. I would never say Tyrion. I only choose wise people as my favorite characters. So, Tywin Lannister had this song made during the show, during years before the show, and those familiar with its meaning will really appreciate it. Those who are not familiar, lyrics are here, and let's discuss it as we go. I love Game of Thrones. I've read all the books. I love first 6 seasons. Season 7 is tolerable, and I do not recognize the existence of season 8. If you tell me that there is a season 8, I'll do what Jim Carrey did in Dumb and Dumber when he was arguing with Harry in the car. Ah, la 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 la. There is no season 8. Ah, la 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 la. So 6 seasons, maybe 7. There is no season 8. So let's enjoy this. I love this song. I love it. And I love Tywin Lannister.
And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat. That's all the truth I know. And a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws. And mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours.
So, those who are not familiar with how this song came to be, some years before everything that took place in the show, when it was before Robert's Rebellion, Tywin Lannister, his father, Titus, was still alive, and in any case, he was a weak man. He got exploited by his bannermen, and he borrowed lots of gold to some houses, Tarbeck and Rhaenys. In any case, Tywin, at a certain point, when he realized that the money will not be returned, raised an army. And before that, he spoke to the Tarbecks and the Rhaenys. And this is basically the conversation between Tywin and the Rhaenys and Tywin and the Tarbecks, but mostly the Rhaenys, because House Rhaenys was a different sigil than, obviously, than House Lannister, but it was also a lion. If I'm not mistaken, it was a red lion on a field of white, while Lannisters are a gold lion on a field of red. So that's the meaning. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws, and mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long as sharp as yours. He's basically telling Tywin that he's also a lion, he also has claws, and he's basically stating that they're equals. Well, I think Tywin disagreed and reality disagreed, as the following verses will show.
And so we spoke, and
So, uh, after he smashed the Tabaks and the Rainies, the remnants of the Rainies army hid in the gold mines beneath their castle in the caves, thinking that they'll be safe there as a low point of entry that the Lannister troops will not be able to enter. But what Tywin did was he diverted creek, a small part of a river passing by, to go to flow inside the caves, and then he sealed them. So he basically sealed House Rhaenys in a water grave, and thus the lyrics. And now the rains weep o'er their halls with not a soul to hear. The play on the words is exceptional here. House Rhaenys and the rains. So, and as history goes, there was some lord. After that, Aerys II, who was later known as the Mad King, he named Tywin his hand because he was impressed by the way he dealt with the rebellion in his own lands. And Tywin, when he was challenged by some house, the house was being disobedient about taxes and about some laws. And on that occasion, and reportedly on some other occasions, Tywin only sent a musician and a singer to play this song to the wannabe rebellious lords. And after they would hear that song, they would go, okay. Sorry, my bad. So that's why Tywin is the perfect character in Game of Thrones. He had some lines that didn't make it to the show. For instance, he told Tyrion long ago, when your enemy defies you, you must serve him with fire and steel. However, when they bend the knee, you must help them get up, or else no one will bend the knee to you again. So, for some reason, people consider him cruel. He wasn't cruel. He was his character was wise for his own house, of course. So, that's the story of House Rhaenys of Castamere. I am considering making some Game of Thrones reviews here, and I have an unhealthy amount of Game of Thrones information in my mind, as you might have noticed. Tell me what Game of Thrones discussion would you like to hear? Please write in the comments. I have to add that I am really disappointed that we haven't gotten the Winds of Winter book yet. The last book, Dance with Dragons, it came out in 2010, I think. 10, 11, 10, something like that. So it's been 13 years or so, 14 years. So by that time, I wonder when it will be over, yeah. In any case, please subscribe, please like. There's a Buy Me Coffee under there also, if you'd like to buy me or my friend who started this channel with me a coffee. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you, everyone, and see you tomorrow.